video, because why not? The topic will be about this, which has been some controversy within the War Command community. We'll explain why, and I'll give you both my thoughts and opinions, and we'll look at it at a more in-depth, more subjective view on it. So for the next monthly event, we are changing up the mission structures and adding PvP elements, which, yeah, this line alone, you can see we get some people that are not happy. To fully prepare you for the battles ahead, I've dug up through the classified files and I'm dropping some intel early. For a more detailed look, check back at August 7th, so I assume that's when the event starts, for the full Operation Solitude briefing. Oh no, it's the day before. So this is a monthly event, it goes on for 5 days. The simulations with Ruby has left everyone unsettled and searching for answers. The faction leaders have turned against one another and each have their own plans on how to handle Ruby. Join our faction leaders as they struggle to maintain trust and alliance in Operation Solitude. So essentially from the last event, something Onyx, something potentially hacked, something maybe a threat. I hope that the story isn't, I like the story, I actually do. It has some sustenance to it. So what's new? In Operation Solitude, commands will be faced with 3 gameplay tracks. The main track, the PvP attack, and defense track. During Operation Solitude, sector relocation will be left on, infamy will be frozen, and a one-time free faction change will be introduced. That should be will. Maybe. Yes, the main track works almost as normal. Commands will be faced with 16 missions. All defense waves have been replaced with attack missions. These missions will scale in difficulty. Commanders can still expect to unlock prizes and XP while progressing all through 16 attack tracks. The main track is entirely PvE. It will be the primary vehicle for the story of Operation Solitude. So it will still be PvE. It's not a PvP only. And if I recall correctly, older War Commander events or mini events, you had rewards for player attacking or something similar. Don't quote me on that. So the PvP attack track. So this is the so it just says one of the first new additions. While playing the PvP attack track, commands will be asked to attack player bases of opposing factions. So being neutral actually has some statistical benefit because players. I'll show you later down. To explain it more. During this track, commanders can earn event XP from a total of 5 bases. Commanders can restart the event to earn additional XP, event XP from attacks. XP is rewarded with each successful base attack that correlates to the amount of damage commanders manage to inflict on their opponents. Commanders must earn at least a 1-star rating on the attack to be eligible for the XP. So I assume, I don't know how this will work. So if maybe it's a system where you only have 5 attacks to earn XP period, or if it's the first 5 successful quotation mark attacks. When launching attacks, commanders are only rewarded for attacking opponents who are not aligned with the same faction as them. Additionally, commanders will retain the ability to change faction alliances and jump between sectors. And defense, yada yada. Commanders will be rewarded with higher amounts of XP if the defense is ultimately successful. I don't know what that means. It could just be not a free start. I don't know. Yada yada yada. Faction representation. So this just means that you can't attack your own faction to get XP. Yada. And I actually maybe this will add to a story. I don't know. So here we go. So if you're aligned and you're attacking a neutral player, no, it's not gonna work. So if you don't have a alignment, you just will not be eligible for XP. So even if 2 neutrals hit each other, no. So actually being neutral and not having an allegiance to an in-game faction, so to say, would actually be a good gameplay option in theory. Now let me make this abundantly clear. This will not stop people from attacking other people. Trust me. If, say, someone becomes unaligned, it's not going to prevent me from attacking them. Why? I'm a giant slayer. I personally attack people of around my level. I rarely hit anyone below 5 levels less than me. I don't find that fun. I also try to make sure they're active. But yeah, why would you go neutral? That's not gonna stop people from attacking you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, this is the grid, so to speak. And if we go, can I open tab? I thought this was a joke. This appears to be legitimate, as it's from Kickside themselves, which is pretty interesting to say the least. And then this is the new ZK hero, Luke, maybe? And the Overseer, I think that's it. So yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Overseer unit and single use unlocks of Luke. There we go. So let me give you my opinions on what that means for players. It would mean that let's just say you're doing your thing. You do your thing, yada yada yada. You're doing the event, and then you want to go to the PvP track. So say you're my level. You're level 40. You're okay. You're still relatively low. Say you want to go get some XP, right? So here's a couple of issues I have with this mechanic. First off, is there going to be a difference between levels? Because I assume there will be. Just like Warpath, say you attack a level 20 base, we'll just say at level 40 plus. Are you going to get as much XP as attacking a higher level player with? It's hard to explain this. So say you have level 20, we'll say with 50,000 XP worth of XP. As an example, let's say, and then you meet a level 35, 36, with almost the exact same base layout. Would you get the same amount of XP? Would you get more? Would you get less? Would you, it confuses me as they haven't given us any information at this time about the mechanics and the system and all that. So potentially this could be really, really bad for higher level players because they'll be at an immediate disadvantage because if they want to get the XP, giant XP bonuses, they'll have to be attacking people higher level than them. The issue is they're at max level. So yeah, but other than that, the only issue I see is that for the most part, events have mostly been PvE only, and kind of adding a. You're not forcing players to do PvP, but you're pushing it to a point where you're disadvantaged if you don't. Whereas before, there really wasn't any real bonus or benefit to attacking an enemy player. Like during the event, you got nothing bonus out of it. So I mean, it is what it is. But my main issue, my main gripe, is that no one will have enough platoons for the event bases, and if event XP is not worth it compared to PvP attacks, who's gonna? Oh, I mean, you are capped at five bases, but still, people would just restart until they got one restart left, and then, you know what I mean? Like I just don't get it. Like it's an interesting mechanic in theory, but in practice, it's just not gonna work. And secondly, and this is more about the whole alliance thing, people that coin are just gonna coin faction changes if they have to. Like, it seems minuscule, but it's there. But yeah, so my thoughts and opinions on it is that I like how they're trying to branch out and add new mechanics in. Now, unfortunately, I don't know about any preview servers that are on, and if they are, I don't have access to them. But I'd like to, kind of get a hands-on approach to the mechanics and the gameplay of it, because it would just be nice. And secondly, like, what's the XP payout going to be? Is it going to be based on building HP, or potential DPS, or we need more answers to these things. Honestly, we really do, because otherwise we just don't have any information, and that's not good. I actually don't have enough friends. Oh, whoops. I was not paying attention to that. It is almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm not exactly wide awake, because I'm a genius. Oh. Yeah, so I hope that this interesting, interesting in quotation marks, gameplay feature is more explored, because I like new things. I do more than anyone else, and I like to be more open-minded than most others. But there's a point where you have to say no, and you have to call it out for what it is. I just hope that this doesn't mark the end of PvE exclusive events, because events, in my opinion, are the well-needed break where you're not as encouraged to go around hitting players, at least at the very start, because you want to get the new toys and you want to get everything. Now, it's just less so. I don't know how to feel about it. I'll see how I feel about it, and I'll make a video on it when the event comes out, and I'll give you my opinions day one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, because if you did, oh boy, that's exciting. Actually, you know what? Just as a bonus treat for you, we're gonna go fight someone. We're gonna go giant slaying. I need. Actually, does he have shock? I actually don't. I don't know if he's got shock resist, but we'll go shock. I'm just really lazy. So we're gonna go giant slaying. You may be wondering, who am I gonna fight? This guy. Oh, serious? Never mind. Let me just show you his base, just to give you a brief idea of what I would be fighting. Never mind. Looks like I'm not gonna go giant slaying. Well, a lot of dead units actually. I'm surprised. Let's see. Draken, Sentry. Draken, Sharpshooter, Sentry. One Hornet and a lot of Night Owls. Draken, Sharpshooter, Sentry, all Night Owls. I'm actually rather surprised it's not as... Oh, I mean, that's not going to do anything against a Shepherd. And then max level Hunter missiles and pretty strong heavy defense platforms. Not going to matter against a Shepherd, trust me. And then once that's gone, there's literally no anti-air, so you can just wipe that with another high ult unit. Okay, well, never mind then. That is very upsetting, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or anything, just leave that in the comments. I'll see you guys again next time.